I'm Amanda Bell with TV Insider and TV Guide magazine here at Comic-Con. Welcome, cast of TALAMASCA.
Thank you.
How's your Comic-Con journey been so far?
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's the beginning. We've got so much more to go.
Yeah,
Really
we were on the roof. It was beautiful. We saw.
We did a photo shoot.
We did a photo shoot.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to ask all of you, just what does it mean to you to become a part of the Immortal universe and see that franchise expand the way it is?
I can go and answer that one. I think for me, what is the most exciting part about being a part of this universe is that we are creating a new playing field, a big space, adding an extra third series to the Immortals universe and the Anne Rice world just gives much more for us to explore and for more things for people to see and be a part of and feel. Do you agree?
Agreed, completely. I think thematically it's really fun for all the different stories and series to kind of draw from each other, you know, thematically, and I don't know, it's a really fun playground. So
Definitely. You're in safe hands. You know, we're aside two fantastic shows, and yet we get to do a whole new kind of take on it. And it's a gritty, it's real, it's dangerous, it's mysterious. I think you guys are going to love it.
And it's kind of cool because it does its own thing. It's got the supernatural element, but it combines it with a spy thriller, which is very different in tone to the other two shows. So although there's similarities, then there's also, it's cool to see where it sort of strays into its own thing. And yeah, I mean, because it's not based on one Anne Rice book, it does mean that I think the audience is going to be even more on the edge of their seat, if I might say so, because they literally don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Well,
Sure.
in the spirit of that, for the cast, can you just in a couple of sentences explain who your character is and what they're motivated by? I'll go down the line.
Well, I think my character, Doris, is someone who is quite jaded. She's a bit of a cynic. She knows the supernatural world in a way that Guy doesn't. And so she's withdrawn from it. She doesn't trust. There's the two different sides of it. There's the system represented by your character and Helen, and then there's the opposition to that, which is you.
Deep the knife in a
That's
little bit
not
more.
what you told me. I was told that I was the good guy. I played Jasper, and who has a deep, rich history and brings him to the point of this story, because there's an awful lot of people in this story that he would like to take down for very strong reasons. And I find a new friend in the whole thing, the character of Guy. We'll see how long that lasts.
And there's Nicholas and Bill. I think we've found a good friendship, just you and I.
Absolutely.
Great.
Could be over after this
Oh, right.
weekend, but it's on right now.
Leave it
It's on.
I play Olive, and she is a master of disguise. She's a spy, she's a sleuth, she's a woman of mystery, and she's motivated by power and doing what she believes is right. She'll go to the ends of the earth to make the world into the place that she believes will be the most successful, practical, and pragmatic and powerful place. Thanks.
And I play Guy Anatole, who is a very sensitive, very kind of lonely at times, but also very empathetic character that could be in every man or every person to everyone here, but in many ways he has two things that make him a point of difference. He's had his entire life swept from under him by the Talamasca, and he has this ability that he begins to understand throughout the series, and we as the audience will be able to, you as the audience will be able to see that over the six episodes.
Thanks.
about the 6.
Well.
5 is.
For the producers, she mentioned it a little bit about the balancing the tones between being a supernatural series and then also the spy thriller. Can you talk about like finding that nice balance between those two elements?
Yeah, I think we wanted to just when John and Mark started first talking about the show, it was like the idea of mashing up these two genres. It's at first it seemed like, well, do these fit together? And then you start to find all these things in the spy world and in the world of the Anne Rice world that actually overlap and connect. People who are looking for family, people who are looking for connection, people who feel like loners. And so it just felt natural, and I think we've done that, and it feels like it's a real thrill ride to put those things all together, and it's just it's been a really fun thing to put
I
together.
think kind of blending two different genres in a way, starting out in a very grounded way, kind of from the spy world, if you would, genre, and then it becomes something that holds hands with, horror, vampires, etc. And then I believe that they actually kind of come together and walk in lockstep. Spies and vampires and
People
shadows.
The shadows, yep.
Shadows, secrets, who do you trust? Those kind of questions. I think they're, kind of work for both genres.
Yeah, and it's fun to just to take all that and to give an audience something they might not have known was sitting there to be combined all along, but it's just a really natural fit.
It's fun.
Nice. Is there any chance of a crossover with the two other series?
I would. There is, and there is a slight one, and there are everything from Easter eggs to major characters. But the beauty of it, and I executive produce all three shows, they are completely different in many ways, and yet if you look closely enough, you'll notice that thematically and stylistically, they're very similar. There'll be a lot to share with one another. So the answer is yes, there will be commonalities. Some of them you'll be surprised, and some of them you'll see coming.